Hey guys, Blue Blade 86 here. I wanted to do a review on the Harbor Freight 1x30 belt grinder. I've had this one for about a year now, and for the price you pay, they're great little grinders, and you can make knives on them on the cheap. Big blades are, take a little bit longer because it is kind of underpowered. It's got a 1/3 horsepower motor on it at 3,400 RPM, and you really can't press too hard or else you stop the motor. But like I said before, with good belts, you can actually make some decent knives. So anyways, I've got mine lag bolted to this workbench. You don't necessarily have to do that, but it is nice. If you are pushing kind of hard, the grinder might move around, and I went right through the little rubber feet down here. But anyways, yeah, these things are great right out of the box. There are a few things you might want to do to make them work better. One of the first things that I did, and I don't have it on here, was I built a table for I extended the table out. I drilled some holes through here, and I extended the table out on both sides so I can, mostly for when I was working on a bigger knife. But anyways, this is a little side piece that it comes with. Most guys that you see, they take this off. It might be kind of nice to leave it on there to keep all the metal dust in there, and you can hook your shop vac up right there to suck the dust out. I don't know, I just haven't done it. But anyways, this is the tracking knob back here, and you loosen that up and the belt slides off. And one thing I noticed is with these 1x30 belts, this one right here, this orange one, is a more expensive Norton belt, and then this one right here, I believe, is also a Norton belt, and I forget what it's called. It's like an engineered abrasive. It's a really fine grit belt for the finishing part of a knife. And anyways, what I've noticed is there's these belts I don't know if they stretch or if they make them in different lengths, but they do vary in length. So you might find yourself putting your belt on and it being too loose or way too tight. Now, there's a little nut right there that adjusts, and then it's actually a bolt, and that's the bolt head, and then the nut's right there. So you can loosen that up and pivot this thing back and forth, and you can get more adjustment out of it than just your tensioning knob back here. So that's one thing you're probably going to find yourself messing around with, okay? And then let's see here. Second of all, the little handle right here broke off. It was really cheap plastic for the table tilt. Now you're going to want to make sure you have your table. One second. Sorry guys, hold on. Okay. You're gonna want to make sure you have your table 90 degrees to your plate back here. And one thing you're gonna want to do before you do that is take your little backing plate off the grinder and make sure it's at 90 degrees, because mine was not. So I had to bend it and tweak it and then tighten it up on here, put my square on, and make sure we were looking good. And when you get this table 90 to the plate, there's a little Allen key down here that, let's see if we can see it. Yeah, see, it's got that little point on it. That stops the table from going back down that way. So you can adjust that until you get it just right. So those are a few little things that I have discovered. Of course, when you are using any type of grinder, wear your safety glasses. Actually, just about a week ago on this grinder, I was wearing glasses like this, and I got a piece of metal stuck in my eye, and I had to go to the emergency room and have them take it out before it rusted, because that happened to me before, where a piece of metal rusted in my eye, and I had to get the rust grinded out with a little mini die grinder that the doctor had. And anyways, this grinder in particular also came with this little plastic guard. I lost the screw for it, so I haven't been using it, but when you're grinding, this wheel's spinning towards you, so sparks will come right at your eye from there. So just be careful with that. But anyways, if you're wanting to get into knife making, you can pick up one of these grinders at Harbor Freight between 30 and 40 bucks, and you know they always have coupons. I highly recommend it, as you can really get a good feel for knife making. And hopefully my plan is I'm gonna make some knives on this guy and sell them to friends and family and maybe some YouTubers, and save up and get a 2x72 grinder. So anyways guys, that's my little review on the Harbor Freight 1x30 grinder. Alright, thanks.